Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And today we are on a road trip. I drove up to Duluth and then back to the Twin Cities in Minnesota. And this video is about the journey, not the destination. Now, this is a bit of an older recording that I hadn't gotten edited and gotten out yet. And this is a stop that I made along the way, right on the side of the highway. Sometimes there are treasures right along the side of the road. So let's go check it out. We are in Hickson, and there is this huge antique mall right on the side of the road. Honestly, I had no idea this was even here, so let's go check it out. What I first noticed about this antique store was there was a lot of antiques that I would consider tourist antiques. I know that seems weird, but it makes sense if you ever go to antique stores where a lot of tourists go. I also noticed that there was a lot of like mantiques and like things for cabins. And that also makes sense because it's, northern Minnesota. But I did find some things I liked. This game was actually made in Minnesota. Um, I have tried to flip that game before. This is kind of cool. So if you take that stick out and you rub it across his back, he actually makes a ribbit sound. I thought these were really neat, and I thought the price was very good for how nice that set was. I have been finding so many election buttons recently, y'all. I don't know. I'm telling you, all get out there and vote, okay? Do you see the face on that? Kind of neat. These glasses I collect. I use them during Christmas time. And for that price, I'm going to pick it up. Lots of salt and peppers. I thought this one was kind of cute. I like them in the basket. I can't really do much with them at that price, however. Those guys are cute. There were a few in here that I hadn't seen before. It's always fun to see something you haven't seen before. Oh, that couple has had it with each other. Oh, look at the little side eye of those puppies. I love kitchen stuff. I'm always drawn to it. I have never seen this set before. It has like that string texture on milk glass. It is something I just haven't seen before. Love this console set. I actually think it's an amazing deal, but I don't want to ship it. I'm a sucker for great packaging, so the graphics, those really drew me in. And I have sold pieces of this before. Believe it or not, that piece is uranium and it will glow. Ooh, that's a very popular Pyrex pattern. I'm betting it's expensive. Oh, yes. Very, very expensive because we are in a tourist location. I loved this little box. I love how it was shaped like a leaf. I just thought it was different, really different. This little hobby piece, I'm regretting not picking that up. That is cool. Ah, yes, kitchen stuff. My absolute favorite. I don't know what it is about kitchen stuff. I think it looks so nice all together. But I'm not good at doing things in the kitchen. I am a terrible cook, but I still love the vintage. I thought this was cute. I hadn't seen one with those kind of Polynesian style graphics on them before. And look at all those cookie jars. Oh, how fun! Some of those I've never seen before. Oh, I love that one. Wow. Really fun. In that cookie jar. It's super cute, right? Walking into this booth, do you see him? Do you see him? I spotted him from far away. Oh, isn't he just the cutest? It's Chilly Willy. My name is Chilly Willy. Da, 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 da. Oh, this was Bucky's Chilly Willy. Oh, how fun is that? I really love how packed these booths were, but I also wonder if maybe these booths were really packed because the dealers don't change out inventory all that often. Sometimes dealers do that in booths that they know they're not going to get back to for a long time. And that is so when an item sells, it doesn't look like there's any holes. It doesn't look like much is missing, and their booth still looks nice and full. So I kind of do wonder that about this location. I'm always drawn to planters. I wish we made modern planters as cool as vintage ones. Except vintage ones don't have drainage, and I've killed many a plant trying to put them in vintage planters. This dealer obviously specialized in glass. I always love to look at booths where somebody really specializes in something, even though I assume that the prices are going to be high, which they were. It's always nice to see kind of the best of the best and look for things I've never seen before. Pick things up, feel their weight, know what things look like. But also, one really cool thing about dealers who specialize in one certain thing, they sometimes have things off their specialty rather cheap. And this is an example of that right here. The price on this flamingo was really good for a collector. And that's a wings up flamingo. And it is because it isn't this dealer's specialty. So remember that. I always love looking in the cases. Look at that little stinker in there. There is a piece of Christ back in the corner. Kriess, I believe, is how that's spelled. They're very hard to find. I love the ladies in here. And those elephants are so cute, but I do think the price is astronomical. This is something I've never seen before, and I love them. Love, 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 love. How cute are those? I found a bunch of goodies for me on this shelf. Love the Bathing Beauty ashtray. Ooh, good price. I'm going to get her for me for my personal collection. Thought this pixie was cute and an okay price, a little higher than I like to pay for resale. Ooh, and look at these vintage purses. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. And look at this one. Ooh, I love this box purse. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that for me. Ooh, fun pieces of pottery here. I love that Dakota pottery sign. I've only recently even become aware of the Dakota pottery. I've yet to find any, or, at least recognize what I'm looking at as Dakota pottery. Love that. It has been broken though, but man, I contemplated that because it is just so neat. I just love her. Isn't she adorable? I actually have her. Look at the theming here. Isn't that beautiful? The theming they did on the shelf. Ooh, look up here. I thought this box was insanely beautiful. There are Etsy sellers that sell boxes like this for really, really high prices. My audience won't pay that, but this is gorgeous. Lady head vase. Another really stocked up booth. I'm seeing things I haven't seen before, like this little set of salt and pepper. I haven't seen those before. Oh, how cute is that cookie jar? Oh. Oh, I just love her. She's a little carnival prize. She's definitely priced really high for what she is, I think. Then over here, I find an item for resale. Um, I thought it was a good price for what it was. And this item has already sold, so it was a good pickup. Look at this salt and pepper with the skunks. Ugh, and the kitties next to them too, the stacked kitties. I'm really regretting not picking these up. These are really neat. What a beautiful set, right? Very like rockabilly. You could decorate really fun with that pink and that black. The receipt spike was basically retail. I didn't pick it up. And I love the butterfly pattern, right? I recently picked up some butterfly pattern. I'm very excited about it. How cute are these two? Look at their expressions and their little butts are in the air. I don't know, I'm really drawn to vintage things that are bunnies for some reason. I always think they're so cute. I thought this was a fun way to store salt and peppers, right? Look at those little chicks. How cute are they? Just thought that was an interesting way to store them. I'm used to seeing jewelry in these revolvers, but it works really well with salt and peppers. They had a uranium glass display. I really like that ashtray. That feels like the stick out stunner to me right there. I didn't think the price was too bad for what that was. Now we are up on the second floor, and the second floor is a bit sparse. And it has just a different vibe up here. But there are some treasures to be found. Found a swung vase up here. And look at this beautiful piece of glass. Isn't that neat? I've never seen that piece before with that pattern. Really lovely. Y'all, who remembers Y2K? Who remembers it? We all thought the world was going to come and end. It looks like one vendor like stored a bunch of stuff from a clear out of maybe a church or like a Masonic organization over here. Really beautiful pieces over here. But they're all like roped off. So like I'm assuming like you can't even buy these things. Like I'm assuming he's kind of just storing them there as something pretty for people to look at. I'm not sure. Look at all the panthers. This next room is guarded by all the panthers. I wonder if there were more there at one point. Love these kitties. I love the little white one, but I felt bad about leaving his friend there alone. Anyone else feel bad? As you can see, it's kind of sparse up here. I found the other kitty a friend, so I took the little white one. And look what we found. I hope you have a great day, everyone. Oh. So I am just heading out of Hickson now, and I stopped at a place along the side of the highway that most people love to stop at, and it is Toby's. Toby's is this awesome bakery and restaurant, and y'all know I gotta get some caramel rolls that are the size of my head. So nummy. So good. So thank you so much for coming with me, y'all, on this little shop along, and stay creative. Bye.